Let us get it back into the royal family. But what? No, Mom, I'm not talking about you. I mean, the royal pain in the butt I'm talking about is Delilah, not you, Mom. Mom! I think she's on her period. She's PMSing. I mean, Mom! You had the tippy toe around her. Anyway. Hello, dear daydreamers! Welcome back to Dishonored 2! I am your storyteller, MeBecca, the Nightlight PRT! And, we're having difficulties again? What's going on? Again? Give me a moment. It works, it just doesn't work on the game. Oh. There we go again. I can't even remember how far it was when I played, but I did this earlier. I came back. That's not good, I can't be caught. Not like this anyways.
Coins for that cat? No more, thank you. Place is a dump anyway.
I'll search with you.
I wonder who that was.
I think this will be ever so slightly easy. Inside we go. Cause I didn't know. I didn't even know that this was here there anywhere. I didn't even know it was there. Oh, it's cold. Also, if you guys check on the Steam page, I think it's third one down, they talk about how the outsider was misunderstood the whole time while playing the song.
wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But go ahead, he won't be back until very late tonight. He's throwing a party for one of the miners who's retiring.
They broke the mold when they made old Aramis Stilton.
Yeah, so true. It's really the man's heart that's made of silver.
At least I'm working in the good part of town now.
That's no way to live. We're playing dice tonight. You in? Not this time. I don't know what hurts me.
It's weird how everything has changed. Is that a pool? That's funny. They have a pool. Looks like they're having a big party tonight. This is weird. Jeez, flooring is in here.
They've got it all wrong. Last time I had a day off was in the month of ice. I'm long overdue for a day to myself, to do whatever I want.
I've just been led into a circle.
What's wrong with people?
You up for a beer later?
What? Did you just turn off the sun? What? Not this again. I knew it. It froze on me, I'm sorry. Okay, that was weird. Ow. If I can make it up there, how come I can't make it up here? Oh, never mind, I can make it up here. Ow. It's time. Blame it all on time and space. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want to get caught by her. She's cheeky.
Think you're smart? I'll find you.
Hard times.
What the frick? I don't want to get caught, but I have to remember what the thing was.
Leave me alone!
What? You don't even give me time to react! I mean, seriously, these people. 6, 7, 8.
The past is seeping into the present. Or vice versa.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What?
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
What's going on? Oh,
Focus on the boy behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
the fuck?
Do it now!
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Yeah,
The
these
void
things-
beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Do I even care anymore?
Always conflict.
Damn it. I didn't want to do that. I thought I had everything in hand, but then all of a sudden they were freaked out about it. I can't change it until I got out there. It's like, what the fuck? Where'd you go?
Safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
These boots just don't fit right.
That's why you can't go in there.
Just once I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
This is so confusing. That's why there was never an add-on. Not yet. cool that he has a tree growing. I don't want to scare her. Just reaching to find out what's going on here.
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
So this is what happened.
Hey, aren't you working another excavation site?
I don't like
Don't
your
get
face,
any closer.
but I can fix it.
Jeez, I'm trying to get out of your way and leave.
Man, it was stupid. I can't believe it.
I'm getting the flip out of here. What is it? Okay. Curiosity. Sorry, I just wanted to see what was going on. Anyway, let's get the flock out of here. Again! You would enjoy.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
Thought I could find him the first time, but I didn't. Much notice.
You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Did you just shove me? You just pushed me over. Anyways, I had to say one thing. Tyler, you learned your lesson. Never run through a warping portal hole. No matter how hard you try to press A, you will fall right through it and fall into the bottomless pits below. Why didn't you listen?
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
You must understand! You can never understand one thing, because another will pop up in its place, and then you will be flubbernucked. So listen well. Do not run through these warping, warbly, wobbly wobblies, or you will fall into the bottomless pits below. At least we're lucky the void is not hell. The void is just another name for the end. If you play Minecraft, you'll understand what I mean. That's why Mommy, or that's why Auntie I couldn't take over it all the time for herself. That's why they needed somebody else, so that's why the outsider came in. They needed somebody. So they found him.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
I was told to go in here and meet.
Family committee approval for my ventilation shaft. It'll mark a real victory. More air.
I was told to come talk to this lady.
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
I was gonna say, stop, don't be a bitch to me. Give me your pear!
What a world. Where even the mighty take from those who suffer.
What? What's that noise? What the frick was that?
Playing dice tonight. You in?
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Look, another rune.
You are merely friendless and hunted like a beast. Yet still you act with honor.
Just take the damn thing. Go.
Coming tonight?
First, Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucille Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her carry.
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Well, we'll find out. I got a bone charm. Sometimes I wish there was the older bone charm and stuff. When I pay Jensen, I might get old.
Leaders rise and...
You're back.
She has
That
both
was
of her arms.
Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself. But I guess you found the place. Years back, Stilton was always quiet about the Duke. I never figured out just why.
Remember what you saw here when you're back in Dunwall, Emily. My final lesson, perhaps.
Look! She's got both her arms and her eye! I didn't notice that until later.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Let's go!
Yes, I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne. And I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go.
Took harder. Okay, that time it was unexpected. She didn't even give me a worse call. Well, those two ladies. You never trust these maid women's, because they will always catch you no matter what. Lethality. I like it that it's... Oh, yeah, that's right. That was... Maybe we'll get all of them later, but maybe I might not be able to play this I may not be able to play this in Genocide until further on.
Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace,
deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. Almost got one last thing to talk to you about.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Why did you go down? Up to 8. Say, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? My Emily, your courier is only giving me sent minutes to write. Sent minutes to write back before he leaves for your secret location. I'm in tears that he won't give me the location or take me along. But I trust you. I don't know if it's fair to be angry with you, or if I should instead cry tears of joy knowing you're still alive. It seems that Marley is goddamn mouse. It seems that Marley is on the verge of getting to war against Crystal. Going to war against Crystal, and the rumors from Dunwall are grim and strange. We've heard about soldiers made of metal, women communicating with the trees, and the whales gathering in the harbor, singing their songs in reverse. I hate the whole world for being between you and me while we should be holding hands. Please be safe, or I won't know what to do. Aww, he had so much questions. Said that he was really interested in hearing about the pantsless thing. I was hoping to see P.S. Really? You have to get me started on that one? But it's so sweet that she's in love. It's in your notes. Noobs.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close.
Duke Abel spared no expense on his new palace. It's tacky if you ask me.
It looks so modern if you ask me.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's
I hope the Vice Overseer will bring order to Karnaca. I hope Paolo can bring some kind of justice to Karnaca.
I hope they both can work together.
Been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
I wonder what Aramis Stilton can accomplish now that things are different.
But you remember everything the same. Still cooking, it's just... Aww. I love looking at this, it's so pretty. I love this, it's so... I just love the architecture. You made her look more masculine. No offense, Bethesda. Looks like somebody's getting ready to travel. Now we have to get upstairs. Look, I just hate you guys out of house and home now. I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Now we're going after the one who started it all. The Duke himself. I forgot the thrill of it. Planning drop-off points, picking the approach. Thinking about the best ways to kill somebody who lives behind high walls. But with the excitement, there's a black echo that comes back to me for what I did at Dunwall Tower. If anyone deserves killing, though, it's Duke Luca Abel. I've loved a number of women, and even a couple of men. But I've never loved anyone like my Deirdre. After I left home, those first years on the streets, she's all that kept me from the bottom of the river. I could sleep on a pile of garbage under a leaky awning as long as she was there with me. Sharing a tin of potted meat or a bottle of brandy that we nicked during the day. The Duke and his little brother came through Dunwall. And Deirdre and I got in their way as they stepped out of their fancy coach. The Duke goaded his brother, calling us wharf roaches. And it was the brother who swung the stick that killed her. Splitting her skull, there were wooden gazelles on top of the coach. And I snapped one off and drove it into his eye, as deep as it would go. Deirdre was already gone. Dead as a doornail. Lying in the muck, staring up at the gray Dunwall sky. On the run after that. I was hunted by the City Watch and even members of the Grand Guard up from Zirconos. People looked at me like I was cursed, spitting whenever I got close. Everyone knew I'd bring trouble. Even the gangs. The Duke's brother has been dead for a long time. But now's my chance to get back at Luca Abel for setting him off against pretty, young Deirdre. Nothing was the same for me after they took her away.
Aww. It's broken. I didn't know you were in love. Start the briefing.
Are you ready for this?
No.
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
I kind of have a plan. Oh, wait.
Huh? It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca. A likable fellow, and quite humble. I've no idea where they found him, but the Duke's double has spent years passing for the Duke. I suppose Luca always hoped his double would be there to take an assassin's bullet. Take care. I hope to see you again.
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful here near the end of my time. Look at you. In a lifetime, how many monarchs have done half of what you have in a month? I hear the Duke's wine cellar is exquisite, if you happen to pass through.
There's something I'm hoping to do after this.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Let's get underway.
There's something I'm hoping to do. Instead of doing this part with the pacifist round. No, I'm still doing the pacifist. It's just, if anything comes, I'm feeling as if I should I want to see if Corvo could take over.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Did nobody else hear what she said? I didn't realize that until now. She says that she saw most of the lights from the butcher shop in the flooded district. Obviously shows that this is actually Billy Lark! I mean, what?
Sorry if I sound bitter. Don't turn your back on the Duke.
I remember the last time I was talking to her, she kind of twitched. Oh. Before we leave, let's go say hi.
Stuff comes in. It's got to get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us or
Maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop?
Your face is
Betting
covered.
Afraid we'll get caught.
Grand Guard won't like
The
that.
guy that runs the shop is
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaka and over in Colorado.
Huh? Someone there?
Help me if you can. You don't belong here any more than I do. You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams. I don't go there anymore, but you might want to check it out.
That's where my honey is.
See you sometime.
And that's where my beloved is. Not saying he's my husband. I'm not going as far as Rainy Rags. Only if he doesn't mind. But I love the outsider enough that I wouldn't insult him like that.
No such permit, Captain. I know the laws in Karnaka.
Laws change. The Duke's given the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina? Her shop burned.
Yeah.
Sure. Think so.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
You bet.
Let's go see my beloved before we head out. Oh, that's great. Hi, honey! I'm home! Hi.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace-born and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire?
No.
No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Why do you leave me? We don't even have at least 1 minute with each other. God, this is heartbreaking. Don't worry. Just because I don't get to have a moment with him right now, I get to have the whole night with him. I mean, what? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of me kind of over the outsider and having my moment and being quiet the whole time and everything, and finally find out what Wayman's gonna say. But then we only had a short time finding out what he was gonna say, and it was a small thing, and it's like, god damn it. But it's still love. It's so cute. But I actually get to see what the artwork and the art stuff that what's his name is doing. So love. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please let me like and comment down below on what you think. And yes, it will be part of it for tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Because I am. Keep on dreaming. Because one day your dreams will come true. Hugs and kisses. Huggles. Let us hang out in the next episode.